Hello friends, I'm Stanley. I play Destruction Warlock in Shadowlands, and in this video we're gonna talk about how to do damage inside Mythic plus dungeons. But first of all, I wanna thank you all for the good feedback from my last videos. It means a lot for me. I hope you subscribe, and if you haven't already, please consider doing so, and let's get into it. First things first, you're gonna need some macros, and the most important ones are for your Cataclysm, your Stun, your Summon Infernal, and your Rain of Fire. You're gonna find those macros in the description below, and what those macros do is going to summon the Infernal or just cast the Rain of Fire directly at your cursor. So in this case I'm spawning my Inferno right away. I don't have to activate the spell, same as my Cataclysm, my Rain of Fire, and my Stun. Those macros are really crucial when doing damage in Mythic Plus because you don't have to activate the spells. And now that we have the macros out of the way, let's go over the talents. You can run 2 talent trees inside Mythic Plus dungeons, and the first one is with Flashover, Reverse Entropy, Cataclysm, Roaring Blaze, and Channel Demon Fire, while the second one is going to be Inferno, Rain of Fire, Rain of Chaos, and your Soul Conduit. So I would go the first talent tree, especially if you don't have a lot of gear and haste. I would still run this if you have a burst composition inside Mythic Plus dungeon. Say you're playing Hunter and Mage and Destruction Warlock. Most likely the Mage and the Hunter is going to destroy most of the trash right away, so you're not gonna gain any shards if you cast your Immolate one by one. So you're gonna need Cataclysm to go and have some rolling damage right away. However, if you're gonna play a slow ramp up damage composition like Destruction, Shadow, Priest, and Unholy Decay, I would consider going Rain of Chaos and Soul Conduit. Inferno, Rain of Chaos, and Soul Conduit, if you have a lot of haste. Otherwise I would still go Cataclysm, Roaring Blaze, and Channel Demon Fire. For the stats, what you wanna go for is haste over crit over Versa Mastery. For the legendary, you're gonna want to pick the wrists, Wilfred's wrists, which is going to reduce the summon Infernal by 1.5 seconds for each soul shard you spend. The Covenant I run, it's Night Fae with Nia, which gives me the buff Growth Invigoration, stacks up to 8 times and gives me Mastery. The Conduit that I'm gonna choose most likely for the Mythic Plus dungeons is Infernal Brand. This is going to give your Infernals melee attack debuff that stacks on the target, which is going to take more damage from its immolation. It's not your immolation, but Infernal's immolation stack debuff. When it comes to rotation, if you're playing the talent tree that I recommended, you're gonna have to practice a little bit to get used to it, but it's very simple and is going to pay off. And it goes like this: you want to start with Cataclysm, then summon Infernal, dump your shards, havoc one target, switch target, conflagrate once to gain the Roaring Blaze talent on the targets, roll your Soul Rod or your Covenant ability, and followed up by Channel Demon Fire. This is going to give you a high amount of burst right away. So it's going to be Cataclysm, Inferno, dump shards, havoc one target, switch target, conflagrate once, Soul Rod, and Channel Demon Fire. Right away I have a lot of damage, as you can see. And refresh your dots, spam some more to gain more shards, and just go away again and again. with your channel demon fire. It does a lot of damage, especially AoE damage. And yeah, that's all. You just go practice more, keep your immolate up, and just dump your shards. If you're going for the Inferno build, which is Inferno, Reign of Chaos, Whole Conduit, you're gonna need obviously the Wilfrids, that reduces the cooldown of your Infernals, each shot you spend. You're gonna have to keep immolate up on at least 4 targets. Now on the target dummy is gonna be a little bit difficult, but you're just gonna keep it up. Throw down the Inferno, dump the shards, use your Soul Conduit, and just build up more shards, dump them, remember to immolate, keep your immolation up, don't want to waste it, and yeah, just continue spamming. Don't cap on your shards, and just spam some more. As you can see, it's a lot of damage burst on your Infernal window, but compared to the other one, right now that I finished with my Infernal, I'm not gonna do a lot of damage outside that. So that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. If you have any tips on how to improve these videos, feel free to comment in the section below. And that's all. See you on to the next one.